Hi everyone, this is the first video in the Chart of the Week series. In this series, I'm going to pick my favorite Elliott Wave setup out of all the scans, all the setups that have been detected by TrueWave Scanner from NIFTY 500 universe. So without any further delay, let's get started. For this week, my pick from all these setups is KEC. And if you look at this chart, this setup, I liked. It was a clean impulse, and the structure is very clean, and it has already started doing the retracement as well. So that caught my eye, and I opened this chart in my trading view for a more thorough look. And here is the chart. So it's the same setup. I am using bar chart instead of candlesticks, so that's the reason it might look slightly different, but I prefer bars, and that's the reason I'm using this. Now you might have noticed one difference, that in TrueWave Scanner it has detected these 5 waves as 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, right? And here I have marked this chart as 1, 2, 3 here itself, then 4 and then this 5. It doesn't really matter because the sequence remains the same, and this sequence starts here and ends here, so it doesn't really make any difference from the outcome perspective. It's just that I like these counts better, and the reason for that is because I can count impulses in this one, internal counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within this one, and this I can see is a very clean corrective structure. From here I can again count 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is wave 4 correction, and finally we can again count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is looking like an ending diagonal, right? So that's kind of looking more perfect compared to what TrueWave Scanner is showing the counts, but doesn't really matter, either counts we can take, right? And why I have chosen this chart for this week is because it has completed 5 waves, first thing, right? Second thing, let me take a retracement of this whole move, and you can see here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is likely A of this retracement, and then we have B. B could be here, it could be here, so that is something which is still not clear. But something interesting that has happened today, it has broken this low after this 5 wave down, right? So that makes me wonder if C down has started, right? And if C down has started, it will also likely be 5 waves down. So if I have to project the size of this A, let me take this, then C could be equal at around 807.35 at this point, right? So if I want to trade this, I could trade the C with my stop somewhere above this, these highs. Either we can take this or this, but the higher high is obviously preferable. So I could trade for this equality level. I could short this and with the stop here and target for 807.35, right? And we know that since this is starting from a very low, right, in the whole chart, you can see this is the lowest point. So that likely means this could be either wave 1 or wave A, and that would also mean that this retracement could be deeper, because that's what happens in wave 2s, and it has not even done 38.2%, and 50% is at 787 and 61.8% is at 749, so roughly around 750, right? So this is also a possibility as part of this retracement. So this C, the equality of this A, is just a initial kind of estimate, or the conservative estimate, I would rather say. So that's one possibility. And more importantly, the way I'm looking at it is, once this C is over, or once this whole correction is over, right, that's when we can expect a bounce or a 5-wave sequence on the upside, which would likely be at least equal to this whole move. So if I have to measure this, the size of this move, this is around 51%. And let's say this retracement happens to 61.8%, which is the worst case scenario. Because it could happen 38.2%, it could happen 50%, it could happen this, it could even happen deeper than this, but 61.8% is what I would say is a fair probability. And if we take that, that gives me a target of 1131.45 on the upside, and that basically means this target will be when the price is somewhere around this zone, right, 61.8. And if I take it from 50%, obviously the target will move up by that many points, and in that case the target becomes 1188. So this is going to be a fairly large move that we could expect to capture if we are tracking this down move first, and then once this is over, we can also kind of get benefited from this expected up move. So this stock actually gives you opportunity to trade in both directions, short now and long up. I would like to highlight that this is not a recommendation. In this video, I'm just trying to show you the capabilities of True Wave Scanner, how it can detect some excellent setups, excellent tradable setups, which you can absolutely trade and get benefited out of them. So that's all for this video. I hope you like this update. Lastly, if you haven't signed up for True Wave Scanner yet, do sign up. It's free to sign up and you get a 30 days trial with full features without having to provide a credit card or any other payment details.